Hi everyone, Mary Pat here, and today I'm going to be making a summer layout, and I've got these two pictures of my husband and son building a sandcastle. And so what I've done already is I have used my silhouette and I've cut out most of the title, Building the Castle of R, and then I'll fill in with dreams with some stickers. So first I kind of want to create a background piece for my photos. And so what I've done is I have cut 1.5 inch by 10-inch strips of 3 shades of blue. I've got the light blue and the dark blue from the Core Essentials, and then that medium blue is from the Tim Holtz Distress Collection. So this I'm going to use with the tearing technique. So I'm going to take all of those pieces and I am tearing the paper towards me, and then that exposes the inner core. So I'm going to do that on all of the pieces. Now this is going to be, then I'm going to end with the navy blue. So again, you can see me tearing that, and the dark blue really shows the inner core more. So what I have here now is just a scrap sheet of paper that is the dimensions that I want, of 4.5 by 8 inches. And or excuse me, 10 inches, I'm sorry. And so now I'm just going to layer these because I want to kind of create the look of the ocean that's going to be behind my photo. And now with the bottom strip, I have already torn the top, and now I want to tear the bottom so that it has the same effect. So I'm just tearing that again, and there's no right or wrong way to tear. You just tear it. I love the unevenness of it. I guess if you wanted it more straight, you could use a ruler and rip it off that way, but I love the waviness with this, especially when it's going to be creating the ocean. So I'm going to glue that down. Now I've got my white Core'dinations cardstock, and now I am just taking some Studio Calico mist, and I am just dipping it in, and then you can see that I'm just flicking it onto the cardstock. So I'm just kind of flicking all of that on there. I kind of want a lot all on there. And I always put it in a box just so that it protects my surface. And there's it's Mr. Huey's Studio Calico Powder Blue on there. So now I can start kind of building the layout. And so putting that there, and then I'm going to be putting that strip of the background paper that looks like the ocean, and I'm going to put that right there, and it looks fantastic. So doesn't that just look like the ocean? So now I want a big sun, and using my silhouette, I cut out the sun there, and I'm just going to lightly sand the sun, and I'm using my sand gadget, and I just want to expose some of the core on there. And now I'm cleaning it off with my sand, with my Dust Buddy. And then using my silhouette, what I did was I just did the offset and button, and then just kind of made that circle in there. So I can, so it just kind of exposes, because I'm going to use that color of that orange in several places on the layout, but all in just slight places that it's going to be there. And so now I'm going to put the sun directly on there, and I kind of want the sun to kind of, I'm not putting a lot of glue on there because I kind of want those spikes, the rays, to kind of come up a little bit on that. And so it's just, lightly on there. So now I've got my pictures, and I've got my sun, and you can kind of, I'm just trying to see about placement there, and seeing how that goes, and I think that looks pretty good there. Now I just want to add a touch of pattern paper. So what I did was I have a strip of 2 inches by 6 inches, and then I cut it on the diagonal, and I'm going to put one in each corner. And I just wanted to add the clouds and everything from that paper, and that looks really good. Now I want to mat my photos, and I just want them to pop just a little bit more. So I'm going to mat them, and I'm using my perfect layers, and I'm going to use the 1/16 of an inch. And I just use my X-Acto knife, and it gives you the perfect mat when you want to have that perfect, everything's even look. And for this layout, I do, because I've got the waviness. I don't want anything underneath it, so I just want the straight edges. And then here is my smaller one. And doing that just kind of helps. I like mats sometimes because it really just helps pop the picture. So I'm just using a touch of brown to kind of go with the brown that's in the sand and in the beach chairs, etc. with that. Now I'm going to use these Bella Boulevard stickers, and I'm going to put in my title work of Dreams. So I've got the title, Building the Castle of Our Dreams. And we really had a great day building the sandcastle. Even though it doesn't look great, it was sure fun. So I'm putting that in there and lining all of that up, and it looks good. And since I matted the, or I'm sorry, I'm doing the negative space here. So we've got the negative space, and again, like I said, I'm going to carry that orange through the layout in several different places. So I want my negative space to be backed with that orange. So I just flip it over, and then I am just going to attach this piece. Now again, I know I kind of used a lot there, but, and then attaching that, and turns it over, and I just love that. It looks really good with the light, with the stickers and everything. So again, I want to use this awesome color in several different places. So I want a border to this triangle. And so again, I'm using that perfect layers, same size, 1/16 of an inch, and then I'm just going to cut it out. And here I am doing it again on the second one, and then I will fussy cut the other sides out. And there's what it looks like. So I am just going to adhere that now and put one in the top right and then one in the bottom left, just to kind of frame the layout. And that looks great. I love using that orange color all the way through the layout, so it appears in a couple of different places. Now I just want to add a couple of embellishments, and I've got a couple of stickers, and so that I have a sand castle, so I'm going to add that. And then I've got a cute little word bubble. This is the life that I'm going to put in the corner of the picture, and have that. And I attach those with foam dots. Now, up in the corner, since I put something in the bottom left corner, I like to kind of balance it, so I'm going to put something in the top right corner, and just using some stickers. And I've got today, and again, I think I'm just trying to find the right placement. And the nice thing about these stickers is that you can, until you really push down on them, you can kind of move them around when it's on the pattern paper or the cardstock. So I'm just kind of trying to decide what I want to do, and then I see another one that I like, Sand and Surf, that I'll put down at the bottom. And then I've got one more that says Documented, and I want to put that in the top right-hand corner, so Today Documented. So I have that. And then as I'm doing, I'm like, oh, I don't really, as I'm looking at that, I don't really like where it is. And so I'm going to just kind of carefully lift that up and put it where I kind of like it. And again, most of whatever I do, it just kind of see what I like. So today documented, and then we've got everything. So everything's looking good. Just want to add a couple of, I either use wood veneer or pearls or enamel dots, and I think the enamel dots here look really good. So I'm going to put 3 in the top right hand corner with that, just kind of making the little embellishments pop, and then 3 down at the bottom. Again, I explained another one that I really love, the 3s, odd numbers. So here is the final layout. I added some journaling at the bottom right, and then the date, so everything's set. So I hope you liked today's layout, and I will be back soon with another one. Thanks for checking in. Bye.